second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Knights, we've got the dude. Big Daddy is out there with the doob. Then there's the captain, and it's Champ in at the 3, the small forward. Here's the captain. Pass to the dude. Here's Champ. Banked in off the glass. Champ's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knights.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for the dude. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
To the inside. And that one's good. D.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Got a piece of it. The captain, and he banks in the layup. The captain's got 22.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then they will knock it down.
It's good on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The Big Daddy passes to the dude. Here's Big Daddy. James covering. To tie it up. Shot's good by Champ. Champ's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Here's the captain, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knights?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The dude misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Defensive foul. B. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Number 77.
Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. From deep. Jackson with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. James. And it's blocked. Here's the captain. Here's the dude. James defending. And he jams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's the professor. The Knights making their last shot. Here's the waiter. Jackson fires. And he does not hit. Here's the dude, guarded by Jackson, and it's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
James, right side. Throws it down. What an assist! Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you've got to love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Here's Big Daddy, James covering. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Big Daddy, James covering. Here's the captain. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits the jumper.
And they do have a foul to give.
And we've got a timeout.
Got plenty of time to
be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Jackson. Buries the deep ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, D.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. plenty of games behind us here in December. Take a look at the visitors here. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they're on fire. I mean, they believe in themselves, and there's a lot of trust between the players and the coaching staff. Now, we'll see if they can keep it up.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Hall in at the point guard position. They've got James, and it's P in at the 2. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
The 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Inside. Here's Magician, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. James passes to Baller, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Magician. Here's Baller. Now here's Randall. The rebound by Magician.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Baller passes to P. Off target with the 3. Here's Baller. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Skinny. To the paint. Randall right side. Here's Baller. 4-3. That one is off.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
He passes to Baller. Pass to Flag. All sorts of time. The rebound by Hall. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Right wing. Randall outside. Here's Hall. Randall outside. Here's Skinny. He can't hit that time. Ooh, good D by Junior. James against Randall. Here's Flag. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Back to Randall. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's Magician. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Baller. Fires for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Nice shot by Skinny.
At point blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from there.
Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James outside. Here's Baller. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Baller's got 7 points in the game.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Hall. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Skinny for 3. Counted from distance.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And Junior throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And there's the screen. Here's Baller. Check by James. Baller's shot is off. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Junior finds James. Here's Magician. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Pass to Baller. He's 4 for 4.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Skinny. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Junior outside. Inside. Here's Baller. Over to the left wing. Pass to P. Here's Baller. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by Skinny. Skinny's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Here's Hall. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got flag, and it's James in at the 3. And it's Randall in at the shooting guard. Pass to Magician. Lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag. On Friday, Randall outside. Pass to Hall. Here's Baller. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Magician.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Shooting around 50% of the game so far. P passes to the Magician. Blocked! And they're running. And he goes in for the dunk.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Baller. He's got 9. And there's a pick. Junior up top. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Magician. Here's Baller. Check by James. Now Randall. Here's Skinny. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Skinny's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Skinny. Skinny's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to P. And here's Junior. Here's P. Here's Baller. Off target from three-point range. Hits a 2-point differential. Here's Skinny. The rebound by Magician.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Baller passes to the Magician. Junior left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Here's Hall. He's got 5. Pass to Magician. Now here's Randall. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Skinny, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's P. Here's Baller. Check by Randall. Pass to Baller. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3. Baller's got 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Hall. Randall outside. There's a screen. Here's Magician. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Magician. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Baller. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Baller. Rejected by James. Here's Baller. 9 points in his last outing. Here's P. To the inside. Out to James. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. Junior, a screen on Randall. With the 10-footer, got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Baller passes to Skinny. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Junior outside. Here's Baller. 12 points for him. James outside. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has gotten his second bucket on the night. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The visiting team, 25.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, the dude.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man. Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Shooting at 45% of the game so far. They've got James, and it's P in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. It's James on the wing. Pass to Magician. Here's P. Here's Baller. Sends it home from three-point land. Baller's got 15 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Baller's gone 6 of 11 tonight. Here's Hall to the right side. Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Baller. 15 points in the game. From the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Baller. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Hall. The rebound by Baller. Baller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's P from deep. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Hall. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. Oh, stolen by Junior. It's 2-on-1. Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Hall. Randall outside. Pass to Skinny. Looking to win the run. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Magician. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Skinny.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Waller passes to Skinny, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 35.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Randall outside. Here's Baller. Check by James. 2 points. That one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Magician. Still without a bucket. Here's Baller. And the shot no good. A bit short. Down low. Here's Baller. And it's flagged with a rebound. Gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot's good by James. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Offensive board. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. P passes to Junior. Here's P. Checked by Randall. Pass to Baller. And the jumper falls for him. Baller's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Baller. Here's Hall. He's got 5. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hall's got 7.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Flag. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Baller. Check by James. Randall inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Skinny. Covered by Junior. Shot clock at 6. Hall passes to the Magician. They swipe it. Here's Baller. 22 points for him. Connects from downtown. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. And it's Randall in at the 2. Junior outside. Pass to P. Here's Baller. Three-pointer. The rebound by Baller. Here's Skinny. Hall, great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
P passes to Baller. And the three-pointer goes. Baller's got 13 in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to James. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Skinny. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's P. Checked by Randall. P passes to Baller. Misses the 3. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Skinny. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pass to Magician. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Magician's got his first basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
All passes to Skinny. Here's Magician. Here's Baller. Knocks down the triple.
When guys are moving, it makes much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And James launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Skinny. And the deficit down inside single digits. Skinny's got 6 points in the quarter. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. It's James on the wing. Here's Flag. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Using the glass to lay it in.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Randall outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Another chance. And there's the layup. Good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
First team foul.
One shot.
And that one misses. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Yes, sir! Bank raking in the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Second team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Baller. From downtown, it's good from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Randall! And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. We got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. For 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, touches it off the glass.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Gotta keep the ball in his hands.
Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Here's Flag. Jams it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. Randall outside. Here's Magician. Randall right side. Oh, stolen by Junior. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Baller. So they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.
Star-Spangled Banner.
And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Cool Hands is out there with Randall. Then there's Baller. Then it's Magician. And it's Skinny in at the center. Pass to Hall. There's the steal. Here's Wolf. AI outside. Beasley with the screen on Randall. Inside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
About 1 minute into the first. Here's Magician. Count it from 12.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
Curry kicks to AI.
Hey, right here.
For three. Beasley, the pass to Slim. AI outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Rebounded by Hall.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Randall surveying the D. Here is Skinny. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Hall. 9-point game his last outing. Clock at 2. Magician's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Skinny, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pass to Bowler. Randall outside. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Bowler.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wolf passes to AI. To end the run. And no good that time. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Magician. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Magician's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You look at ABC, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Here's Slim. He's defended by Randall. Slim passes to AI. That one goes. Count it. Interior pass. Pass to Hall. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. AI passes to Wolf. Beasley kicks to Curry. To the inside. Here's Beasley, and the layup's good off the glass. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Pass the Magician. And here's Randall. Here is Skinny, covered by Beasley. Skinny gets the bucket. Skinny's got his second basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Down low. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Baller passes to Magician. Here's Hall. The offensive rebound. Pass to Randall. Sinks that one from the post.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now AI. From outside the arc, he can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books.